I'm back here with a look at Caspa. I know this looks like a mess right now. We're gonna. I've been trying to work this out, see what's going on in here, and we'll get right back here and break this down, guys. I think we got something pretty big coming up here pretty soon. So we'll take a look at this chart here in a second, and I will break it down for you. Over on the crypto bubbles here for the day. Whoa. No, that has to be yesterday. I apologize. Let that load up a second. This is the first I've opened it up. Hbar is not up again today. It's actually pulled back. Like I expected, you gotta, like I said yesterday on the video, anything that goes straight up comes straight back down. You know, you're gonna have retracements. You always do. That's just how it goes. You know, that was probably a wave 3. Then you have a wave 4 pulling back. I put out an Hbar video yesterday. But we are talking about Caspa here, 1.8%. See, this isn't right. This will load up in just a second. I apologize. Geez, first I looked at it today. While we're waiting here a second, could you hit the like and subscribe? I'd appreciate that, guys. I ended up with a pretty decent amount of new subs yesterday. That was pretty awesome. I thank you very, very much. That is great. Here we go. Yeah. Bitcoin had this little bit of a pullback here, but yeah, you can see here a little bit of a red day. You know, buying opportunity. I think I ended up buying a little bit of more crypto today. I can never have enough crypto. I love it. But where is Caspa in here? It's crazy. Jimmy told me how to do this, and quite honestly, I'm going to have to dig in there and figure it out. 24-hour volume, 47.7 million. Market cap is just a hair below 3 billion at 2.96. Then we're down one spot to number 43. For the week, we're up 8.4%. All right. For the month, we're still down 15% here. Now let's go over here. Got to show you guys a few things here. I got a question maybe you guys can help me out with here too. Last 24 hours, we've lost 5 sharks. All right, and I might end up regretting this, possibly, when I show you the chart. We'll see. But nothing major going on here with the other ones. The dolphins were plus 22 in the last 24 hours of them. That's 100,000 to a million tokens. Down here, all right, not right here, but you can see here, this is February 12th. We started out with 188,872 address distributions. All right, now if we pull this the whole way up here to present day, now we're at 217,588. We started back here with 11 humpbacks and 236 whales, and to date we have 13 humpbacks and 232 whales. All right, as far as sharks go, we had what do we have here? 2776, and over here we have 2823. And dolphins, we had 16. We have currently 16706. We started in February with 15,082, so we've added about 1,600 dolphins. All right, but down here's where I got the question. The top, these are the top 10 addresses here. Okay, it says minus, and this is the change in the balance over the past 24 hours. MEXC's wallet is down 620,000 Caspa. Does that mean somebody bought 620,000 Caspa from MEXC since they're down that? Gate plus 10.8 million. Does that mean someone sold 10.8 million and their wallet is up 10 million? You know what I'm saying here? BitGet's wallet is down 517,000. That has to be buyers, right? Like MEXC 756,000. I would imagine that's buyers, especially if you look at 12 million dollars right here. You got 10, 11, 8, and 2, 10, 11, 12 million dollars. All right, there, and up here you have minus 5 sharks. All right, 10 million or 10 million Caspa. I mean, is that them 5 sharks right there? You know what I'm saying? Since they are plus, you know, maybe somebody can help me out with that, because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking that's what it means. You know, their total wallet size, MEXC 112 million, Gate has 108 million, Uphold has 57 million, BitGet has 25.8 million, And this is another MEXC wallet, has 25.4 million. I'm guessing that is the exchange's wallets, correct? I would imagine so, but I'm gonna have to find a different avenue. Maybe check out Bybit or something for the KYC thing. Not that I want to avoid anything. I just don't like all my information out there. So maybe BitGet is maybe somebody can help me out there. Where'd you go? Where are you going now for your trading? Your leverage trading. I'd appreciate it. Maybe if you give me a heads up in the comments, that'd be great. Just where you're going to. Over here on Bitcoin Dominance, we got something big happening. Look at this fallen wedge. Fallen wedges are bullish. All right. If we have a breakout in dominance, that means a pullback in the altcoins. All right. You can see this wedge forming up. Obviously, these are bullish. I love seeing them when I'm trading. When I'm trading tokens, because very good chance if it's a rising wedge, you're going to get a drop to the downside. I love trading wedges, but you can see on the 12-hour, this thing is about reset. Over on the 8-hour, look at that, right on the floor. The 4-hour, it's just turning up, and the daily. The dailies were just about at the bottom. All right, so a move on this thing, a breakout on dominance could put it. Let's take a look. How much would that rise here? Say it breaks out here. Roughly put dominance up at about 50, close to 56%. And overall, if we go out here, you guys remember on a weekly here, we're looking, watching for this thing to come up to 60. All right, I believe that's when we're gonna have a pretty big alt season here. And after yesterday's video, going back there, and I put a video out when to sell, when is the top. The big alt season, the big, the final hurrah that comes in. All right, last time, if we come back here on the dominance, let's just take a quick look, guys. Let's get rid of this. All right, April of 2020, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. I'm looking for April of 2020. Okay, that was COVID. That would be similar to today. Okay, as far as we'll just say this is April of 2024, right here, right where we're at now. Okay, they always say sell in May, go away. Right, that's the saying in crypto. I don't know, but you had April here. If we go 1 year from that, okay, the cryptos in the winter time from this April, dominance fell. All right here is would be 1 year from now. Okay, you got dominance dropping. That's when we had a big alt season right there. Okay, so like I said, I'm expecting that. Okay, maybe next year will be the top for Bitcoin. There's 1 year, April, May, and then Bitcoin topped in right about here. November, December 2021, right around here. All right, and then the dominance picked up slightly. And here it's been rising ever since. Just chomping right up here, right up to present day, and we're just looking for that little bit of a rise here. I believe we're going to have that same thing happen. All right, now if this is April of now, okay, we have July, August, September, October, there's December, there's January, so that would be January of next year. Okay, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, 9 months from now. All right, and we had this huge fall in dominance, and this was pretty big. I mean, if you measure it out, this fall, this was a big alt season. You're talking 45-46% in dominance here, drop. Okay, so be prepared for that, guys. This is where you're going to make a lot of money, and that's 8 or 9 months from now. Okay, right in the winter time. That's why I was thinking that we were going to top this winter. Yeah, but it's probably going to be next winter, and then you'll have your coins that you know, pop a little bit here and there, but you know, like this would be next April right here. This big red candle in dominance. May, June, July, August, September, and then you have Bitcoin topping finally when dominance is down here. So you have altcoins running all through here. You know, you have your down ups and downs with the dominance, but the big one is, you know, if this follows past alt seasons, right here is going to be our big money maker. Right, whoops, sorry about that. Right here. I don't know what's going on with my, must be hitting something wrong, but right there, okay? So if this works out similar, May, June, July, August, September, October, right in here, you know, if this follows suit with these months and keeps chugging up here, right about October, it's going to hit that 60%, all right? And that should be a 618 Fibonacci. And this is where we should make, you know, that's why I'm saying about Caspa and everything else. I'm really thinking that, you know, this October, November, December, these things are going to top just past performance here. All right. And if this thing hits that 618, does a big ABC, we're going to have dominance crash the whole way down here to 25%. All right. And that's going to end up being a big, a huge fall. All right. That's our altcoins are going to absolutely take off. ABC right there. So we'll see what happens, but be prepared. You know, stack, not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. You know that if you watch my channel. I hate saying that. I really do. I'm gonna have to put a thing at the beginning of the video, just you know, like other people do with just the beginning screen that says this is not financial advice, because it's not. All right, who knows? Maybe Bitcoin never comes up to this 618. Maybe none of this never happens. But this is what I'm counting on: past performance, right there. What happened over here with this one? This one, you have March, February of 2017. Bitcoin topped in December of 2017. So you had this big fall here. This one happened, started roughly in, you got February, March of 17, and this one collapsed. This one was huge too. What was this one? You know, 62, 63%. You know, Bitcoin had almost 100% of the market cap up here. Look at this, 99% of the market. By the time it got to here, it had 95. You know, Ethereum launched somewhere back through here, and ETH took some of it. But the regular altcoins, can you imagine 90, 98, 99% Bitcoin dominance? And then when they went down through here, man, all the ICOs were just booming. Everything that came out was making money. I wish I would have been there for this one. Right there. I look back at past charts and stuff, you know, it was absolutely nuts. But anyway, that's what I'm looking for, guys. Bitcoin dominance, though, right now, be prepared. The alts might take a little bit of a hit with this fallen wedge. Fallen wedges, you know, about 90% of the time break to the upside. When I see one of these and I can trade it, man, I am going long. You know what I mean? And if that's something that interests you guys, sign up for a level 3 membership. We have almost 5,000 subs. We're 4,800 and something now. Over 200 members in the group there. You get 22 videos, over 9 hours of videos to watch, and you get a link to our Discord to come trade with us just for 15 bucks. All right, very affordable, pretty much to anybody. So you can learn stuff like this. Believe me, comes invaluable. You know, sometimes these fallen wedges, guys, if you get to trade them, man, jump on it. You know, especially if you get a bounce from down here and you can get a long entry in or something from down here. You know, if you have a pretty, with all these RSIs reset, this thing is probably going to go straight up. Not straight up from here, but it'll pull back probably for a wave 1, you know, 1, 2, and then this third wave. And I just got in, and we'll see if it works out or not, but I just ended up getting in a injective trade here, and I don't know. We'll see if it works out. Looks like it bottomed out with an ABC, and on the 2-way back, I got in on a 702, so we'll see how it works. But anyway, this thing is more, you know, 8 out of 8 and roughly 8.5 times out of 10 these go to the upside. It's going to break to the upside. You know, the weekly on it, the weekly is turning down on it, but you have all these RSIs, the daily, the 12, you get the hint, the 8, they're all in the bottom. And you have the 4 bouncing right now. So if Bitcoin dominance breaks out, the altcoins are going to take a little bit of a hit. Let's head over here to this Kaspa chart so I can break this down for you guys. All right, first off, let me get rid of some of this junk, okay? So you can actually see what's going on. Then we'll break it down here. All right, super important because you're going to want to know what's coming up, correct? Yeah, everybody is wondering what this thing's going to do. You know, now, all these wave counts, you can see obviously wave counts all through here. All right, I'm not going to get into all of them, but you have an A. Let's see what the heck's going on here. A, B, C, right here. Okay, let's make that a little bit littler, a little bit bigger than that, so you guys can see it. You know, and it helps when you go in and start breaking this stuff down. Then you know what's going on, all right? It gives a lot better picture of what's going on here. You got a 1, you know, you could go up here with it 2. What do we got here? Yeah, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 waves there. Right in this beginning move, you know, you got 5 up through here, 2, 3, 4, 5. And somewhere in here is an ABC. You know, that's you got, and then overall, you know, somewhere in here is a corrective move. Okay, I'm just gonna mark it like this, ABC. All right, and then overall, this thing should be a big 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5th wave up. Okay, that's what I am looking for right here. Now let's get this stuff off here. If that's a 5th wave up, what kind of target would that be? And all is everything lining up for that? The RSIs and everything else. Let's take a look here. All right. Obviously, we've gotten rejected in here. This is on a 15-minute. Is Bitcoin rolling over? Let's take a look real quick and see. Check this because if, yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, this can mess with your charts for sure. Look at this. Got Bitcoin coming down here. Let's see, a 15-minute. Yeah, there you go. That is definitely, excuse me. Looks like possibly a wave 5. It might stop right there. Excuse me. Tickle in my throat there. Looks like 5 waves down. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking for it to more than likely hold up right there. Is there good support there also? Oh yeah. Well, we'll see if that happens. I'm going to put a line here. Right there. It has very, very good support there. You know, that could have been very easily your 5th wave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, we'll see if we get a bounce right there. Definitely looks like a 5 wave down. All right, if that is, that should mark a bottom, and this thing should start bouncing. You know, it went over the 1618 just a little bit, but we'll see. If that's a bottom, that thing is going to start going here. Let's look at the RSIs on Bitcoin and find out. 15 is still actually coming down. The 30 minutes rolling over. That's because of this push down here. The important thing is they're on the bottom. The 1 hour's on the bottom. The 4 hours still coming down. The 8 hours still coming down. And the 12 hours still coming down. Let's put a fib on this and see where we're at. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, look at how it's amazing. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 huge waves there. You know, just curious. That's how he got that target for down here. It was right there. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that 5th wave down, but didn't come down there the whole way. All right, so let's take a look. let's put a fib on here. First off, you need a wave to go off of here, all right? If we go off the bottom, then it has more to come down, obviously. Right here, pull it up. We would only be roughly at a 50%. A 618 is down here at 62,524. All right. Now you could go off that bottom wave, or you could go off of even this wave right here. If you go out in a 4 hour. Seems I got a fly driving me crazy here. Keeps landing out my. You guys know I do my videos out in my garage in my little. It's like a man cave almost. I have set up here. I love it. But let's see here. You can go right here from this wave up. Let's see where that would be at. That would be right at a 618. All right. So is this measurement going to be right, or is it going to come down further? Down to 62 and a half. We'll have to wait and find out. Obviously, could bounce here. Could have very good. There's very good support there. If not, then you would be looking at down here at 62 and a half. That's where the next big Fibonacci level is at. 618 on that would be on this whole move. Okay, we're just going off this wave right here. That would have been the second wave, 1, 2, yeah, that's second wave pullback. We'll see if it holds up there. All right, and it could bounce right from here, and absolutely on a 15-minute, you can even on a 1 hour, you can see a wave count in there. You see it. Once you look at charts more, you can spot them right out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're getting a green candle now in the 1 hour, so maybe we'll get a bounce there, right? The big story for Bitcoin is going to be breaking back above that 65,500. Ended up losing it. We came up to that area we talked about, remember? 67. I said if we can get above 67, we're in good shape. Well, we've gotten rejected off that, and it has rolled over here, all right? On the bigger picture, just curious because you always want to keep an eye on this stuff. And it has hit a 618 here, so this thing's going to have to move. All right, right here it hit a 618 right through here. Let me show you. Let's do this another way. I apologize, guys, but you need to know this stuff, right? Let's go on this chart and let's get this off here. Alright, this whole move, this was that wedge that Bitcoin was in. Alright, it broke down from it. Hopefully that was a bottom right here. Sure looked like it. Okay, now if we take a measurement on the Fibonacci here, if we go from this top down, we have a 618 right there, right here. Alright, we come up a little bit higher, would be we're all right yet. Let's go on a daily and do this. Dailies are a little bit more accurate. Yeah, that would be off that top up there. Okay, so we haven't even come up yet. Boy, that looks like a 5 wave to me. Holy cow. Don't it? I mean, come on. Let's go on a 12. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we're going to hit my target. 55,000. I got 57 on there. We'll see. We need a bounce from Bitcoin right here. Who knows? Maybe this is a big wave 1, 2. We're going to have to let this play out a little bit more and see what happens. Could hold up and bounce here. That would be a 618 off of this wave right here. That'd be that 2 wave. Off that 2 wave pullback, we would have a 618 right now. Right here. I apologize. Yeah, when Bitcoin starts dropping, you really want to keep an eye on it, especially with your trading and stuff. You can see that 618. We nailed it right on there, coming off this wave. But if we pull it down, like I said, one more, and we're talking that 62,500. So we'll see. We'll put a line here on this chart and we'll see if it holds up. Keep a close eye on this if you're trading, guys. Them RSIs though, you know, you got your 4, 8, and 12 coming down. The daily is looking a little weak, but it's still bullish. All right, but holy cow, that list looks like 5 waves. It really does. I mean, you know, if you look at charts all day, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 3, 4, 5. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. If an invalidation of that would be taking out waves right up here, taking out this at 70,000. You know, but that 70,000 mark up here. That's at 69,000 right there. You know, but I'd like to see. Well, 70 would be up there, but 69 would be huge to take out. That would invalidate this wave 1, you know. So we'll see what happens with Bitcoin here, but that daily is still bullish. The 5 days pulling over, or the weekly's pulling over. The 5 day is pulling over, and the 3 day. This could be with that Bitcoin dominance just about to break out. You know what I'm saying? That would all match up with a Bitcoin pull down. You got dominance taken off in that falling wedge. If it breaks out and this pushes down, obviously we could be in for a little bit of red, you know, until that finishes up. Obviously it pushed Caspa down here. It has pretty kind of held ground here. All right. Put a line here. It has held up so far. All right, if this plays out, we have a big 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fifth wave coming up here. I don't know why that did that to me yesterday. Measurement for a fifth wave would go with the Fibonacci on here. Would put us up to about 13.8. Okay, pull it down a little bit. Yeah, 13.8, 13.9 for a fifth wave. Now, is a fifth wave possible with Bitcoin maybe dropping out here? We had an ABC in here. Let's take a look at our RSIs. You know, this bottom has held for this ABC. We got the 15-minute. 15-minute is actually, I believe it's trying to turn up here until Bitcoin started, but you can see getting a nice bounce already. The 1 hour. Right on the bottom, was starting to roll over a little bit with Bitcoin here. So we'll see if this holds. This could not be a wave 1, 2 because this violated the length of this wave over here. All right, so this is not a does not look like a 5 wave up move here with that violating that, but you know, we'll see what happens here. We got the 4 hour coming down, the 8 hour. Rolling over. The 12 hour is at the top. Our daily is bullish. Okay, what's the 3 day and the 5 day? The 3 day just turned up. Okay, and the 5 day, and our 5 days bullish. All right, so we have the daily, the 3 day, and the 5 day are all bullish. Okay, all of them are pointing upwards. All right, the weekly. Look at that. The weekly is, well, in about 4 days, that thing, boy, it's so close to turn bullish. 4.2 and a 4.65. That close to turning up. It's way oversold. Wow, that's going to be our big move here. You know, is this pullback down to here finished? Quite honestly, I believe so. I think this was a total fake out to the downside. You had to break out of this wedge. Now getting back above that 13 cents is huge. Okay, let's get back in here on the 4 hour. When you go out on a weekly like that, it really looks different, don't it? I mean, the whole thing. Look at that. You know, these moves we're in right now don't look like a whole lot, but we have a green weekly candle with a weekly that 4.2, 4.6. Man, it's so close. Look at this. As soon as that blue line ticks up, then we're bullish on the daily, the 3 day, the 5 day, and the weekly. All right, so we'll see here. Everything is turning that way. It looks to me like 5 waves up in here. Now, we're going to have to see if that happens now. This wave 4 pullback, is it done? This ABC should have marked a bottom with this thing, you know, right in here. Let me go in on the hourly. Right here, A, B, C. That should have marked the bottom. We're getting a nice bounce off there too. Boy, that would have been a nice, possibly a nice long to take here. You know, maybe Caspa gets another wave 1, 2 in here. You know, forms another set here, but I am looking for a push up here up to that 13.8. okay, that would be a 5th wave. If, you know, even if this was the 5th wave here, all right, let's say that this, okay, let's say right here was 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Say that was the 5th wave, and inside here there was 1, 2, you could count these waves everywhere, 3, 4, say that was 5 waves right there. Okay, number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you have an ABC correction. All right, even if this was the 4th wave pullback here, that would be an ABC correction. The 2 wave and the 4 wave are always ABCs. All right, and then your 5th wave would be 5 waves up. All right, so, and if that was the 5th wave here, you would have an ABC, and that would mark a bottom, and you would start on your next set up. Okay, so this should be complete. All right, now if Bitcoin crashes, it's going to pull down. Everybody knows that. It's unavoidable. It happens to everything. All right, boy, it looks like a head and shoulders right there, don't it? On the 1 hour, you know, shoulder, head, shoulder. Boy, them stick right out when you see them. You know, very. I'm looking for a 5th wave up here, up to about 13.8. That would finish out also the move of this wedge. We still have this to finish out yet, okay? The width of this wedge. If, right here, if we put it on the breakout, okay, let's look at that. And if it's a 5th wave, look at that. They measure up pretty close, don't they? That's why I'm thinking that this is a 5th wave. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see what happens. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and we'll see if this plays out. But I'm looking for a push up to 13.8 here, unless Bitcoin has some catastrophic breakdown. I totally believe this is a wave 5 pushing up. If it's not, we're still starting. We should be starting 5 waves up here. All right. This ABC should mark the bottom, and we should start working our way up. All right, thank you so much, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that so very, very much. I love you guys. You're the best, and I will talk to you very soon.